Hey, I'm Claire. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. This is a restorative yoga practice focused on stimulating the vagus nerve and regulating the nervous system so you can live your most peaceful life. To get started, come to a comfortable seated position. I like Sukhasana with a blanket on top of me to keep me cozy. Place both hands on the body, one hand on the heart, and one hand on the belly. Close your eyes if it feels safe and comfortable to do so in your body. Feel the sit bones rooted to the ground. We're going to start this practice with diaphragm breathing, also known as belly breaths. If you haven't done this before, it is super helpful to have the hands on the body. Take a deep breath in. Feel your hands. Make sure that you feel your belly expanding with each breath. And breathe out. Take another breath in, fill up the belly, focus on slow, deep breaths that expand your belly rather than your chest. And then very slowly let it go. Breathing in through the nose, hold at the top and out through the nose. Keep breathing at your own pace, in and out through the nose. Every time you take a breath, feel the belly expand like a balloon. Feel it with your own hand. This breath is helping to shift our bodies from a stressed state to a relaxed one by stimulating the vagus nerve and going into a parasympathetic nervous system state. Focus on the rhythm of your breath. Relax your shoulders. Keep the gaze soft or the eyes closed. Start to bring gratitude here. Thankful for the breath. We are so lucky. We are able to be conscious of our breath, our life force. Our breath is healing. Our breath is powerful. Our breath is ours to play with. You can relax the hands off the body or keep them there, as long as you maintain the deep breaths through the belly, feeling the rising and the falling. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Feel the body completely expand. Hold at the top, and then very slowly, in no rush, let the breath go. For this practice, you will need a bolster or a pillow and a blanket. Moving slowly, come to lay on the back. Place the hands on the belly and start to tune in to your breath in this different shape. Take any comfortable supine position and start to find your breath here. Relax the shoulders. Allow the eyes to close if it feels comfortable in your body. Feel the rising and the falling of your breath. Start to bend the knees and plant the feet on the mat. Have the feet hip distance apart. Come into an easy bridge. Press firmly through the feet and lift the hips on the inhale, coming back down on the exhale. Take a few more at the pace of your breath. Inhaling to rise, exhaling to lower. Reach for your bolster. Lift the hips again and place the bolster underneath the sacrum for a supported bridge. Take a moment to adjust and get comfortable here. If this feels uncomfortable at all, remove the pillow or the bolster, remembering that this is your practice and it is about your comfort. Feel the body release into the prop. You can have your arms wherever they are comfortable. Keep the neck relaxed. A gentle tuck towards the chest. Restorative is about being. It's not about doing. So just let yourself be. If you would like to, you can begin to extend the legs forward, or you can keep the knees bent if that feels safe and comfortable in your body. In restorative yoga, we hold our postures so that we're able to activate our nervous system response. Feeling safe in our bodies, safe in our posture, feeling the tension release, and just dropping into the pose, while still focusing on the deep breaths in and out of the body. Our goal in nervous system regulation is not to be calm all the time. Our goal in regulation is balance. Balance means that our body is able to shift back into a state of calm after being in stress. Take another deep breath. To transition to our next pose, bend the knees if they aren't already, planting the feet back on the yoga mat. Lift the legs, first knees into chest, and then extend all the way up into waterfall pose. Your prop should still be under the sacrum, which will support the waterfall, allowing your legs to be comfortable in the sky. The hips are elevated, the arms are resting wherever is comfortable. Focus on breathing here in this very gentle inversion. Inversions support our nervous system function. It's also improving our circulation, increasing our blood flow, and soothing swelling. These postures are beneficial for both our minds and our bodies, easing both physical and mental strain. Maintain the breath. Feel your physical body change in this shape, the head below the heart. Sometimes something as simple as changing our everyday perspective, like an inversion, can help us see differently, feel better, and experience a new state of calm and surrender. This pose helps relieve tension in the lower back and the hamstrings. Elevating the legs above the heart encourages relaxation response directly from the body to come out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. Take one more deep breath here and then bring the knees back into the chest, coming out of the pose the same way we got in, slowly lowering the legs, planting the feet back on the yoga mat. Take a moment here, seeing how this feels different. Do you feel sensation come back into the legs? Carefully lift the hips and remove the bolster from underneath the body. Give your back a moment to settle back on the yoga mat, remembering that in this practice, there's no rush, there's nowhere to go but the eternal here and now. When you're ready, bring the knees into the chest and give yourself a big squeeze. Check in with the physical body. How are you feeling today? Giving gratitude for the body and the mind to showing up for this practice today. Keep the left knee into the chest and extend the right leg forward. Flex both feet. Move the left leg around. Roll out the ankle. Do anything that feels good on this side. Remembering the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Bring the right knee back into the chest and squeeze both legs. Hold the right knee to the chest and extend the left leg forward. Taking the same care on this side, rolling out the ankle, moving the leg side to side, doing whatever feels good, knowing that both sides of the body are different. Bring the left knee back into the chest and give both knees a squeeze, showing gratitude for however the body chose to show up today. Take another breath and then very slowly start to rock and roll on the spine a few times until you come to a comfortable seated position at the top of the mat. Once you arrive, allow the sit bones to settle. Take a breath here, in and out through the nose. Getting set up for our next longer hold, place the bolster and the blanket next to your right hip. Come to a seat with your arms behind you, the knees bent, and the feet on the mat. Begin to windshield wiper the legs a few times both directions, warming up our hips and stretching the spine. Take these at your own pace, however feels good in your body. Next time the knees are to the right, keep them in the 90-90 shape with both legs bent at a 90-degree angle. Coming into a supported deer pose, locate the bolster that is angled out of the right hip and slowly lower the body onto the bolster, using a blanket for a pillow if you'd like, with your chest in contact with the bolster or the pillow and the arms on either side giving it a hug. The right hip should be bumped up against the bolster, but still on the mat. You can place either ear on the bolster. I like to have the right ear down. I find it more comfortable. Begin to relax and release here, knowing that the prop is supporting you. This pose is rotating and stretching our hips. It is improving our spine mobility, which helps for energy to move through the body, starting at the base of our spine and making its way all through the top of our heads, through each of the 7 chakras. Holding our poses in restorative yoga gives our body the chance to shift out of a state of stress and into a state of ease and recovery. Can you maintain your breath in this posture, still taking those deep belly breaths as you lay, release, and relax onto the props? Building our body's capacity to relax and recover. To come out of the pose, gently press with your hands and lift yourself up. Adjusting the pose slightly, bring the knees on top of one another to touch. Still on the right side, lay the body down on top of the bolster on the side for a supported side laying pose. The right arm can be supporting the head, and the left arm can be anywhere that is comfortable. This is different from our deer pose because the side of the body is on the bolster rather than the chest, and the knees are stacked one on top of the other. Adjust in any way that is comfortable. You can also add a blanket in between the knees if that feels good. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Do you feel comfortable here? Our sides and laying on our side reminds us of a fetal position, which can help calm our minds and put us at a very natural sense of ease. Maintaining the breath. Our nervous system controls our heart rate, our breathing, and our digestion. When our nervous systems are well regulated, it helps us in our resilience. Our emotional regulation helps us have better quality sleep, stronger immune system. Take another deep breath and then slowly, moving at your own pace, begin to push yourself back up and take some more windshield wipers with the legs. We will be setting up for these postures on the other side. Bring the bolster to the left hip. When the legs are to the left, keep them in the 90-90 shape with both legs bent at the 90-degree angle. Coming into the second supported deer pose, align the bolster out of the left hip and lower the body onto the bolster with the chest in contact and the arms on either side, giving it a hug. Here, I like to have the left ear on the bolster, but if you'd like a deeper twist, you can turn your head and have the right ear planted. We do these postures in yoga because once you feel safe on the mat, your nervous system can come into rest and digest and out of fight or flight, which allows your body to rest and find its own ability to heal and come into ease. Maintaining the breath, taking deep breaths in and out through the nose, knowing that these postures and our deep breaths are activating our parasympathetic nervous system. In no rush, come out of the pose, lift yourself up, stack the knees on top of each other, adjust the body, and come to lay on the side with your left ear resting on your left arm. Take time to get comfortable on this side, knowing that both sides of our bodies are different, and that's okay. The left side of our body is often regarded as the feminine side, the side we use to receive information and to feel. Take a moment here to see what you feel, to receive, to drop into the pose, breathing deeply and closing the eyes if it feels safe to do so. Tune in and pay attention to how this side feels. In no rush, begin to push yourself up off the bolster Starting to set up for our next posture, we will need a bolster, a blanket, or a pillow. Set it up horizontally on the mat, and then place a blanket at the top of the mat. This will be for your head. Coming into crocodile pose, slowly lower your frontal hip points onto the horizontal bolster or pillow. Allow the ankles to drop out, the head and neck to release, the arms to be up by the head, or stack the hands to form a pillow for underneath your head. This is a gentle but extremely calming posture that helps relieve tension in our back, in our hips, and in our shoulders. Can you melt into the posture here? Release any tension that you're holding. To even out the neck, turn the head the other direction. Settle in here, releasing the shoulders, not straining the neck. Feel yourself drop into rest. Rest is a gift, and it is one of the most important things that we can give for ourselves and our nervous system for overall well-being and health. Rest is so much more than sleep. Rest is radical, and rest is a purposeful non-doing. Take another breath here, and then begin to slowly come up onto the elbows. You can start to roll around the neck if that feels good in your body, moving in any direction, making circles, making sure to take both sides to even out the neck. Breathing here, feeling into your body and doing what feels right, not listening to the mind, but tuning into the body itself. The body is always speaking to us, but how often are we taking the time to listen? Press yourself up and back into a quick child's pose, placing the head on the bolster, and then slowly begin to move up into a comfortable seat. Preparing for a supported forward fold, place a bolster or pillow underneath the knees to elevate them, and then lift from the spine and come into a forward fold. You can place another blanket underneath the head, or you can simply allow yourself to hang here, folding from the hips and resting the torso. If you would like to, you can grab the toes and give the feet a little massage like I did here, or you can simply allow the arms to hang on the side, anywhere that's comfortable in your body. Remembering that this is a restorative practice. Moving slowly, take a breath and lift up. Get into a Sukhasana seated position with the bolster in front of you. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to fold forward from your hips, placing the head on the bolster or the pillow in front of you. Taking very intentional breaths here, with each inhale lengthening and with each exhale folding deeper into the posture, allowing your body to relax and stretch with each breath, remembering that you're never stuck and taking what feels right in your body. You can switch the cross of the legs and come back into this posture, inhaling for length and exhaling to release, folding over the hips, allowing the head to release, knowing that the goal is not reaching further. The goal is maintaining your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose, come to roll on the side into a fetal position, off of the bolster and onto the mat. Take a breath here, and then scoot towards the wall if you have an accessible wall, and come to legs up the wall. Have your hips as close to the wall as comfortable. Extend your legs vertically up the wall and press your heels and calves into the wall. Relax your arms anywhere that's comfortable and start to breathe here. This pose is magic. Elevating our legs is so good for us. It's helping us physically and mentally. It helps us after long stretches of sitting or standing. It helps us recover from exercise. It helps still and calm our mind, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. It's helping our digestion, helping food move through our bodies. To show gratitude for our bodies, lift your arms up into the sky, cross them one direction, and give yourself a hug. Feel the warmth of your own embrace. Take a deep breath, breathing through the heart, thanking the physical body for showing up today. You can switch the cross of the arms to give yourself a hug and even out the arms. Feeling the connection to your own heart, allowing your nervous system to come into a state of rest and digest. Take a few more breaths here, staying in this posture for as long as feels comfortable, knowing that there is no rush. In our daily lives, there's so much stress, work and the news, constant worrying about ourselves and about others. And this pose is teaching us that sometimes doing less is the best option. To be able to show up as our very best, sometimes we have to slow down and give ourselves rest. When we talk about nervous system regulation, it is not about being calm all the time. It's about using tools, our deep breathing, restorative yoga, practices and postures like this, along with mindfulness that can help to activate our parasympathetic nervous system so that our body builds resilience so that we're able to cope with stress, allowing us to react appropriately, to leave the constant state of fight or flight, and to come into rest and digest and allow our very intelligent bodies to heal. When our nervous system is dysregulated, our sympathetic and parasympathetic are not in balance. Regulation and balance gives us the ability to adapt to stress, bouncing back quickly and returning to a state of peace, well-being, and connection with our bodies. Take one more breath here, and then very slowly unwrap the arms, lower the legs, and come to lay down. Our final posture is our Shavasana. I like to take this with a pillow underneath my knees and a blanket on top of my body. Take a moment to get comfortable, get settled, and once you arrive, just let it all go. Start to awaken the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, stretching out the arms, giving yourself a good morning stretch, bending at the knees, coming into a fetal position. Come to a comfortable seat, placing the hands on the body or on the lap. Take a moment to acknowledge all that you've done today. Thank the physical body, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart and your third eye, and bowing in gratitude for ourselves, each other, and the practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel better. I love you.